Hey, what's up everybody? Eric with Solarbox. So today I am still out in the shop working on fixing this issue with the wobbly cabinets. This is basically just storage and just a spot where I can have kind of a workbench to do things like sharpen tools and stuff. So, but it wiggles and rocks around and it's kind of a pain in the ass. Here's my welding table. It wiggled around and rocked also, and you can really see why is because the wheels were between here and here, but look how wide the cabinet is, and so just not a good spot for it. So I had extra angle iron left over from working on Biff, and so I'm going through and fixing both of these today. I ended up going with a 24-inch width on this. I didn't really want anything sticking out off of the back, but it doesn't really matter in this shop anyway because of how they poured the foundation. You got concrete sticking out from the wall anyway, and as luck would have it with this wheel, it actually clears it. So I didn't necessarily want extra sticking out the back. I think in a different shop I would probably want this bench right up against the wall if I could. I guess you can't have everything. So anyway, I made these at 24 inches and I got the wheels spaced much further apart. Now I needed 5/16 hardware. I needed a bunch of nuts to be able to finish these. You can see that, actually I'll show you over here. I didn't have any of these. That's the thread for the wheels is 9/16. Or is it 5/16? Which one is it? It's 9/16. So I had to go over to the hardware store to get some nuts, and what I've been doing is just tack welding this onto here. And one thing that's always been a pain in the ass about these wheels is that to adjust it, the only thing I've got that'll stretch all the way out over this is an adjustable wrench, and it's not thin enough to fit through here. So you can't really adjust the wheel without it being just an absolute pain in the ass. And to try to get all four of the wheels level and where they need to be, you need to be able to adjust it. Well, when I went to buy the nuts, I was like, you know what? I'll buy a bunch of extras just in case. So the next time I need this size, I'll have them. And so it turns out I bought just enough to be able to do this. What I've been doing is just barely threading it on there and leaving this pocket and then running a bead of weld inside of there and making it so that I can use it with a wrench and adjust it from the top, which is going to be just super, super handy. Sorry, you guys aren't in frame. But I'll be able to adjust it from the top instead of how it was before. It was basically useless. You couldn't adjust it at all without it being just an absolute nightmare. So anyway, I'm going to build 4 of these all the same and hopefully get everything back together. I really need to be working. It's funny how, like, I started out to do one thing, which was to make it so that Biff could be far enough out from the wall to make a bend, and that was like 6 days ago and well over $100. And so my time out here in the shop, some days it just feels like I don't accomplish hardly anything. So in order for me to make a couple of bends, which I'm going to need to be able to make for future parts that I'm working on designing right now, I mean, you can just end up with like one little problem turns into just this huge ordeal. So anyway, I'm glad that I'm finally getting around to fixing this, because having these wobbling around has always been a real pain in the ass, and I've always meant to fix them anyway. I just, I didn't want to dedicate the time to it. So anyway, here I am. I'll be glad to have it done today. Hopefully get the shop back together and get back into producing some more parts, because at the end of the day, that's what pays the bills is finished parts. So anyway, Eric with Solarbox, ride safe everybody. I'll talk to you later.